All right, give me 1 second, y'all. We getting started. I'm just trying to get the camera right. That ain't that ain't cutting it for some reason. It did. All right, peace, love, health, and well, vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is KP, and this is Baby Jack, aka this is Baby Jack, aka uh Cactus Jack Nicholson Jr. All right, and I'm singing. All right, my name is KP. I'm coming to you on behalf of Sacred Self Wellness Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand that when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and Manny and Petty day for the ego. Understand that this is a hard hat area and self development is the construction site. So, with that being said, if you would like to inquire about any of my services, including but not limited to life coaching, tarot school, um, and so much more. Check out the description box of all of my videos for all of my information. If you would like a free or donation based read after the collective reading, I need you to do a couple things. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Because this is the home of the free tarot readings, I just ask that after you come in and let me know that you want to be added to the list, I just ask that you um give me 1 second. I just ask that you let at least one commercial play um that's live for at least 30 seconds. All right. And if you really want to help the channel, you can tap the link to that commercial. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to um where do I want to start? You don't have to sign up for anything, and you don't have to uh purchase anything. And the reason why is because they just want people to interact with the commercials per se. All right. Uh so got the spirit animal oracle deck right there. We got love oracle deck. I feel like it's too close. I don't feel like I got the same angle as I did before. I think I need to. Well, I'll go. I don't know. I'll give this a go. I'll give this a go. All right. So here we go. So I'm gonna start off with the tarot. See what tarot is looking like. Normally for quick collective timeless readings. Um I feel like I forgot something in the intro, but it's okay. All right, so we got a couple cards that just jumped out. I couldn't catch it, so here we go. All right, so for today's collective timeless tarot reading, we have two cards. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so starting off with the Eight of Cups. Remember, I mean, I said, did I say the Eight of Cups? I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. All right, I got the Eight of Cups on the brain. All right, so the Knight of Cups, is fire and water, right? The Knight is fire, the cup is water. Um, Kind of the opposite of the Queen. This card is the opposite of the Queen of Wands, right? And the difference between the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups is the Knight of Cups is the person who's going to go out and okay, so the Knight of Cups is going to be the one that the Queen of Wands attract, right? We always talk about the Queen of Wands. People with the Queen of Wands energy is people who naturally attract people, um, just naturally whatever, right? Well, this is the opposite. This is if the Queen of Wands is the female, meaning the receptive, then this is the masculine end of that, which is the forward moving or the obtainer or the I don't know, the masculine energy. And I'm gonna come back to that in 1 second. All right, that's gonna be very important. All right, thank y'all. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. If you would like a free or donation based read, only thing you got to do is type "I am happy" and I will add you to the list. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't even got no hearts in the chat. Where my mouse at? This chat is crazy. What's going on with chat? We ain't even cooking. Rose gold from your neck up. Lucy, what up, Lucy? You finally gonna get a reading from me this morning? You gonna start running, Lucy, and get this work? All right. So in today's collective reading, we had two cards that just came out. Okay. The second card was the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is forward movement. Some would say delivery and your personal desires and your goals and your dreams and your manifestations. Okay, so how I look at that is, oh, this is a very interesting reading. Okay, maybe I need to meditate on this for a second. But how I'm looking at this card is, this combination of cards is the Knight of Cups is, how can you say this? Okay, so all the knights are governed by a code, right? All the knights are governed by uh they're led by a particular desire, I guess you can say, or a particular area of life that they're trying to balance, if you will. And the Knight of Cups is the one who's, I guess you could say, aggressively looking for love. Even though I guess you could say he might be one of the passive knights. Um, but this is kind of like the knight in shining armor, right? So if we was looking at this card as people, places, and things, what's to come, or what energy to embody, or whatever, um, the Knight of Cups would be a person who is ready to swoop in and save the day. No, they're not the queen. No, they're not the king, meaning that they don't have everything complete. They don't have everything figured out, but they're ready for the next step. They're ready for the next stage, and they're willing to do whatever it is that they want and need to do. So when you get that energy, and combine it with the Eight of Wands, this is very, this is kind of like turbo. This is like putting a turbo or on a car, if you will, right? Um, because the Knight of Cups is already a very passionate, outgoing, a very forward moving, forward thinking person. And when you combine the energy of um just that, like the forward moving energy, um the wands also talk about change, travel. You could be considering moving. You could even be waiting on an Amazon package. But there's things moving across distance, I guess you can say, right? And both the horse and the Eight of Wands kind of represents that ability. So, I think even though those cards just jumped out, I think I want to stay with tarot in this reading, and I just want to go ahead and you know what, I'm gonna get the deck a quick shuffle. That's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to get best course of action. Where are we? I guess you can ask, where are we directing the energy, or who, what, when, where, why, and how? When will we be receiving this energy? Maybe because this is very interesting to say the least, you guys. If you ask me, might even pull one from that love oracle deck over there. All right. Oh, huh. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be directing this energy. Actually, I was leaning. I was kind of. I ain't gonna say I was hoping for a heart card, but I kind of guessed that maybe it would have been another cup card that came out, or something like that. So we actually got the Eight of Pentacles, and we got twin eights here. So that could actually be a sign, or a symbol or a confirmation. Let me check the chat real fast, y'all. But this actually could be um confirmation for someone or something like that, because we got twin eights here, and the twin eights is never, ever, 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 ever a mistake, right? Um, so whenever those eights come out, we always gotta. I want to cautious us to remember that those eights um talk about movement, forward movement, action. That's the theme of this reading. I'm getting is movement, movement, movement. So one thing that I did notice about this card is the isolation that's in this card. Um, this is isolation by choice, if you will. This is isolation um with purpose, because this person is taking his time and diligently um building for the future. I know the first thing people think about is money when they see pentacles, and that's kind of okay, yeah, right? Because money is very important. Money is directly tied to survival. Um, is literally the driving force of society today, right? When you talk about money. But these pentacles can also represent other things. It could represent the things money can buy, but it also could represent things that money can't buy as well. Like true love, happiness, um, being able to bond with somebody, being able to feel safe, um, the intangibles. right? The things that you can't necessarily get everywhere, right? You may be able to get tall, dark, and handsome everywhere, but are you able to get tall, dark, handsome, and compassionate? Tall, dark, handsome, and complete. Tall, dark, handsome, and healed. Um, Tall, dark, handsome, and obsessed with you, right? Um, what up, Bright? How you doing, beautiful? Salam, peace to you. Um, the question is, what seeds are you planting, right? The card after this card is the not. I'm not gonna get into the Nine of Pentacles right here. I'm gonna keep it right here. Um, because this is a timeless reading, and because this is just a general reading, right? Um, the Eight of Pentacles leads at got me. I ain't even gonna lie, it got me wondering. Maybe I'll just pull another tarot card. See, I would like to hit my other tarot deck, but I'm missing a few cards. I don't like pulling from an incomplete deck, man. I'm missing some cards. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm missing. I asked this card to be best course of action. Okay. So the best course of action is taking action right now. The best course of action is not being passive right now. Uh, this is isolation by choice because this person is willing to do whatever it is that he got to do to feed his family, to buy a new house, to get the new car. Like I said, each one of these pinnacles represents something that a person is proud of manifesting, right? And so the thing is that this person is taking his time. You know what? Let me see if I got the other Eight of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. Let me see if I got the other Eight of Pentacles in this deck real quick. Because if I can find that card, that'd be awesome. This deck actually feel full right now. It didn't feel full before. I don't know where the fuck my cards at, man. Man. All right, let me see if I can find the other Eight of Pentacles real fast. I'm seeing a lot of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. So the reason why I wanted to show this card is because this card shows the diligence, the hard work. Like not only is this person going to even though this person has been proficient in this job for months, weeks, years, maybe even a decade or two, he still is taking the time to cut to 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 measure twice and cut once. He's still taking the time to not only complete the work but polish the work, right? He's taking his time to hand chisel each pinnacle, meaning that this person is not passive, right? This Knight of Cups energy is not passive. This Eight of Wands energy is not passive. So when you're talking about the best course of action, it's time to get your ass to work, right? I know we all have been through stuff, and I know we all have done things to overcome, to offset some of that pain and whatever. But um, as a person who tattooed myself quite a few times, one thing I know about the human body is that you can take more than what you think you can take. It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of being uncomfortable. in order to reach a goal, right? Like I said, this person is isolated. And yeah, this person probably could have been done with this job 2 hours ago, right? Yeah, you probably could have been done healing uh fire spawn, what up? Yeah, you probably could have been done healing, or you probably could have been done manifesting, or you probably could have been done doing anything years ago, right? They always say what the best time to plant a tree, the second time to the second best time to plant a tree is now, right? Oh, look at him. Look at where he at. Look at what he's doing, right? Remember from the Ace of Pentacles, we can look at these pentacles as a seed. Each one of these pentacles can be a manifestation, right? Or whatever you want it to be. But again, it's time to get to work. And the isolation in this card is telling me that this is either internal work or this is a leg of the journey where you're gonna have to stand up and do whatever it is that you got to do to be able to do whatever it is that you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's that old jive talk. Like it is what it is, turkey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in all seriousness though, we gotta definitely get to work, man. And it's kind of the self healing journey or manifesting things is kind of like being a parent in a sense where it ain't no days off, right? I always use the analogy of the sun. I always ask people, I say, where would we be at if the sun took a day off? I don't want to hear about a cloudy day. No, 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 no. That ain't what we talking about. I don't want to hear nothing about an eclipse. No, 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 no. That ain't what we talking about. I don't want to hear nothing about no little solar flare, no CME. I don't want to hear nothing about that. No solar storm. No, 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 no. That ain't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what happened if the sun took a day off? Where would we be at? What would we be doing? Right? Because the moon can't do nothing but reflect infrared. Well, the moon reflect ultraviolet light. That's why it looks so bright. But without the sun, then the only thing it's going to reflect is, well, it's going to reflect other light, but it's going to reflect mostly infrared because what we don't, a lot of us don't know is that the Earth gives off infrared light, and the sun gives off full spectrum light, but it gives off a lot of UV, ultraviolet light. So where would we be at without the sun, right? And so that analogy, the reason why I bring that up is because uh if you really, I always tell people, if you really want to be happy, if you really want to be successful, work as hard as you can now. Work as hard as you can, especially if you in your 20s, if you a teenager, work as hard as you can right now. I wish I had somebody tell me when I was in 8th grade, I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, skipping school. I wish I had somebody to tell me, hey man, this school is gonna be the key to your future. Of course, I wouldn't be right here right now though, but you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that goes for anything. Whether you're trying to buy a house, whether you're trying to heal, whatever it is you're trying to do, you got to get active and you got to quote unquote put in the work because I'm gonna say one thing, and this might not resonate with everybody, so be it. But the people who hurt us, they did their job, unfortunately. And an apology will make us feel better because we've been conditioned to feel like an apology will make us feel better. But if you're a person who don't get no F's about no apology, then what the fuck is an apology, right? So, I don't know. I'm just psycho babbling, right? All right. So I will go ahead and officially close that reading down. But yeah, like I said, man, it's time to take action. We got 2 8 cards back to back. It's time to take action. It's time to get moving. Um, Not everything is going to just come to us by sitting on the couch. Some things we're going to have to get up and get out and get going on. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this reading, let me know. Also, if you would like a free or donation based reading, please let me know by typing I am happy in the chat. Oh, if you would like to donate or support the channel, double tap that screen, hit that like button. Go to the description box. There you will see everything you need to know. The if, ands, and buts. 10. No, I'm tripping. I think that's 12. I can't count y'all. Counted to 10 and I started thinking about something else. One, two, three, four. Man, don't tell me my whole deck is here now, man. So that tell me that this ain't no average Joe that's playing these games. This is somebody who petty. This somebody who ain't got no fucking life. I see what type of. Oh, okay. Mm, that is crazy. Now it's all 70. Now all the cards here. So this is some petty, corny ass, lame ass, duck ass shit, man. And I'm tired of it. The motherfuckers wonder why they miserable. That shit is crazy, man. There's some petty ass shit, man. Knowing that I be needing my cards. I can't believe all these cards here, man. I can't believe it. I'm so upset. Ain't even gonna lie. I can't believe all these cards here. How long do you gotta practice being petty to do shit like that, man? That shit is lame. And you wonder why. I'm sitting here thinking I gotta get a whole new deck and everything for nothing. Mm. What up, Dunk? I knew it too. When I grabbed my deck, I'm like, man, this deck feel full. It didn't. Man, that is crazy, Wardy. Whoa, that is crazy. So what's up, Bart? You don't want to talk to me? What's going on? No, let me show you my little mister. They have some different ones, but this the only one they had that was green. I like the shape of the other one. I can't even remember what it looked like now, but it was a different color. I should have seen if they had orange. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. But I didn't. But yeah, that's my new little mister that I got. S- They like humidity and I ain't gonna lie, I don't like it cold, so I be having the heat on. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a official naming for these guys and see what day I actually got them because I got both of my newest plants around the same time. Like when I first went in the store and saw these, they was in full bloom. Man, they was beautiful, man. I cannot wait till it bloom again. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But that baby Jack Nicholson. Oh, my cars got wet. I didn't even realize that. I'm tripping. All right, Jack. You fucking up, Jack. Ain't no doubt in my mind now. So then that means that whole $90 thing was a sham, then. I know it is. Because ain't no way in hell you just pop up with a mailbox key like that. All that shit been a sham. All this shit been a sham. All of it. All of it. This shit is a fucking game. The whole damn time. Confused. That shit crazy, cuz. Hmm. These cars just served me up a three-piece and a biscuit. Let's see what the biscuit hitting for. Mhm. Knight of Swords, reverse. Don't even fight. Don't even look back. Just keep moving. Okay. Little taco stuff. Now I had a salad, taco flavored salad. And I had taco meat and whatnot, salsa, cheese. I haven't eaten a lot of Indian food, surprisingly. I know I had some I only really had chicken masala for real that I can really say was like I had like Indian like pilaf before. Pilaf. I do like pilaf though. I do like like rice with cumin and all that stuff in there. I like that. Little veggies and stuff. I like that. I like the pilaf, the Indian rice with the veggies and stuff. A little whatever. But I remember I was picking up DoorDash from one Indian restaurant and they had like an open buffet and I don't know, it just didn't like give me that vibe for real. I don't know. And it's a place that I be going to now. But it just be it be I don't know what doll is or doll. I don't know what that is. I ain't even gonna lie. As much as about the Indian culture that I like that I mess with and everything, I do not know nothing really about their food. The fact I know a lot. I know that they use a lot of spices. That's really about it. But I don't know much about their food at all. Yeah, I really don't eat a lot of beans and stuff like that. I know the lentil soup big. I never really had a lot of lentil soup for real, to be honest with you. I had some though. I had a couple, but I had a bowl here or there. Then people be wanting to throw like ham hocks and shit in there. I don't like I don't like when you get like a pot of collard greens and then it's like turkey neck in there. I don't really like all of that. That throw the flavor off to me. You might as well just have a pot of turkey necks if you're gonna do that. But you know, tradition is tradition. People just do what they taught, so it is what it is on that tip. Man, these buds is growing fast, man, on here. Like this one in particular is protruding out a lot. Let me see if I can get this one on here. They said don't move it around a lot because it'll shake the bud, it'll drop the buds because it's sensitive. But if you can see right here, that right there is going to be a flower. That boy is growing fast. That is growing so fast. That little red thing right there is going to be one of those. So that's gonna happen. Wow, I can't wait to see it like in another week. It's gonna be crazy. And that's the newest. Well, I think that new growth came with the plant, but so far that's the newest new growth right there. There's a couple pieces I kind of want to snip off, but I'm gonna let it recover. Cause it did go through an extreme drought, so I'm gonna let it recover and chill. Name what? Name the new petal. Your name. Name it bright. See, it's starting to, in a few areas, it's starting to wrinkle again, like it's dry. But I just watered it a little bit, like yesterday or day before. Maybe it's probably just taking some energy and putting it towards the flowers, probably. But I don't like it looking wrinkled like that. Yeah, it is recovering very well. I didn't need a lot of water when it's in this stage. I need to make me another salad real quick before I go lay my butt down. Bert, can I pull you a card from my reassembled deck? Hmm. Mhm. I think you got this card the other day. The Four Cups. Did you get the Four Cups the other day? All right. All right. Right. So I got a question. Are you ready for your own personal tarot journey? Your own personal tarot story? I want you to get one card a day. And then I want you to journal and all of that stuff. But I want you to keep note of when these energies play a role in your life, whether it's before, during, or after the reading. No, I'm talking about it was something else. Maybe not. Maybe that was a collective reading. I think one card would be good. It won't be overwhelming. It won't be, you know what I'm saying? I think one card would be just good enough. Did you hear the collective reading? I wonder what I can name that. I don't even remember what it was, no. I need help naming it. Okay, so the reason why the card not on the screen because the table wet right there, and I don't got a napkin handy. So today energy is going to be the Four of Cups. Okay, so if I would interpret the cups, it would be balance and stability in the heart space, balance and stability in the emotional space. But balance and stability comes from duality. And the duality is you being able to separate the mind from the heart. If you notice, there the tree line is like ascending, right? Now, another thing I want to point out is the fact that this cloud, uh, typically, typically is only in the aces. And is it another? Is there any other cars that got a hand coming out the cloud? I don't think so. Not even in the air element. The Ace of Swords. Um, but anyways, so the reason why, oh look, this is the fifth card with a cloud in it, and it was just five people in here with five lights. All right, so five, five, five. Um, this balance and stability is something that's going to have to be taken. Um, I think the next chapter is not going to be something you just receive. Again, oh, that's what it was about being passive. Maybe that reading was for you in particular, maybe, I don't know. Because I'm getting the same energy here. So, oh, because it was twin eights. And this is half of eight right here, four. Hmm. It was Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands. Then what was it? The Eight of Cups? No, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, eight, not Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands. It was two eights. All right, so if it was if it wasn't Eight of Wands and it wasn't Eight of Cups, then it either was the Eight of Swords. Was it the Eight of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. No, the Eight of Pentacles. Wait, what is? Yeah, it was the Eight of Pentacles. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, so it was the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so it was the Eight of Pentacles. So again, what I'm seeing here is that it looks like basically you're on the edge or the verge of a new the next chapter, whatever, however you want to say it. What I think is key, especially, is going to be your ability to receive guidance from an outside source, whatever that means. I don't know if you're known to be stubborn. I don't know if you're known to be headstrong. Um, I don't know, but but yeah, that's what I got. Being able to receive from the outside source, because again, Um, I just feel like it's action here. It's action that need to be taken. Here in this card, it's internal action, right? But my thing is the guidance for the internal action is coming externally. You see what I'm saying? You see how that's what I'm saying. Like, can you put certain things to the side and say, okay, I'm gonna do this, or okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. So what is it then? Is it giving you progress? Are you seeing a difference, or are you making the necessary? Are you seeing the necessary steps? I don't know how I want to ask what I want to ask. All right, we gonna see. Winkety wink wink. All right, Bright. You want to talk to me while I eat my dinner? All right. So I got a journal prompt for you. In what ways have you, if you said you've been receiving, then what ways have you been receiving guidance, especially in the emotional realm? So, Chime. Play stupid all you want, but I know you're far from it. Set the standard. I'm a bar above it. Said you feel like you got more power. Will you say, listen to this. Would you say releasing certain things has given you more power? Would you say releasing control has given you more power? What was the spell? Oh, okay. Now I already know what happened. Well, I think that go back to what I was saying last night or the night before, which is we gotta look at ourselves and just say, what can I do about what happened? Nothing. Okay. What can I do for preventing it from happening again? Not much. Or whatever the honest answer is, right? And you said, what's that? The only way she could have put a spell on you is made you think or believe something. So it don't matter how we got here. It matters to a certain degree. But what really matters is how did it affect you and how we can move forward. I ain't gonna lie. I have never, ever enjoyed a salad like I did earlier tonight. And like I did just now. I think it's the chips that's really doing it for me. But it just, I don't know. Well, from this point forward, hopefully, I'm giving you the power to break and choose what cycles we enter, what contracts, what agreements, what we think and what we believe about ourselves, right? Whether we good or bad, whether we did something right or wrong. Hopefully, dealing with me, you can remove those blockages. Like one thing I understand is when you get PTSD, it takes over all your senses. You hear things, you see things, you taste things, you smell things. It affects your personality. PTSD affects you not being able to trust people. PTSD, shit, it even affect your sense of humor when you boil it down. PTSD make you how you scared of your neighbors, have you scared of your mama, your friends. PTSD how you frozen in time, literally. And the killer part about it, that time and space is on the astral plane now. It's not even third dimensional. Two chains. I think I know what I'm gonna name it. Time to take action. That's the new movement. Time to take action. T T T 3TA. Time to take action. I like that. That's the new movement. Time to take action. 3TA. Two chains. Bad. All right, here we go. We back in the chat. Time to take action. Collective. Timeless. From the neck up. Wait, what's going on from the neck up? Rose gold from the neck up. You know that song? What's going on? Why you quoting lyrics? I got some bad things I want them to myself. Need to cut some of them off. I need help. I know what'll make the girls go crazy when you treat them like you number one, baby. We don't do yachts. We don't. I mean, we on yachts. We don't do jet skis. Maybe we don't know. I turned you from a down to a quarter. You know me, Jockey, trying to jack. Only KP. What I do? Rose gold from your neck. Gold. I got some bad things I want them to myself. I need to cut some of them off. I need help. I know what to make the. I ain't haven't did this in a while. Huh? All my lighters dead. You know you in a relationship with all us. I think this one officially done. I won't be refilling it though, even though I like it. I won't refill it. I will keep it though, just in case. Let me go find another lighter. I've been having bad luck with lighters lately. Oh, my back hurts. Check out my lean status. I'm in a relationship with all my children. You know, they not this time. Hmm, I like that. I like that, mommy. I like the way you be scrambling and scraping, mommy. Diddy talk. Right. You read the Bible? Or have you ever studied the Bible? I mean, I know what they say, but I don't know. I got some bad things I want them to myself. I need to cut some of them off. I need them. I know what to make the girls go crazy. When you treat them like you're number one. Lady. You know, the reason why I ask is because it's this dude with some very interesting conversation, but he used the Bible as his point of reference, and he's not here to like kind of convert people. You know, I don't know how if you understand what I'm about to say. I guess you could say he not really exoteric, he esoteric. Flooded APR black. What, esoteric? You talking about esoteric and esoteric? Okay, so in religious traditions, you got public information and you got not so public information. The public information would be when you go to what you learn and like, see, I don't know much. I see I took my shahada, but I don't, and I kind of study on my own, but I don't really know much about Muslim, Islamic, Arabic culture. I don't. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm ignorant. But like, so I think a esoteric Muslim group is the Sunnis. The Sunnis, I think. I can't remember. I don't know. I think I be I can't. I don't know. My hands full right now. I'm doing something. But long story short, right? You know, religion is basically like public spiritual work, right? Where you got private spiritual work, the stuff that they don't really talk about in the public. And that's esoteric would be the the inner workings, the secret stuff. Exoteric would be the outer workings, the public stuff. Kind of like when you go to church on Sundays, that's the esoteric. No, that's the exoteric. The exo is the outside, the public stuff. But then if you have like a secret group, a secret meeting, then that would be considered the esoteric shit. Give me 1 second though. I'm a still. I don't even know how I just did that. Still did it, and I don't even know how. Rose gold, friend, nigga. You been listening to that song? No, let KP be a bad influence on you. Shit, fuck that. We about to let me give me an instant rock with the candlelight. Oh, I ain't found no lighter. Oh yes, I do. I got my yellow one. Yeah. Shawty wanna go back up. What up, y'all? Welcome here. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. Okay, so esoteric is intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interests, i.e., example, esoteric philosophical debates. Right, show you in the building. Okay, y'all. So it's 5 a.m. Never say when. All right, y'all. So I guess this is it for this live. I want to thank everybody who came through, who supported the channel. I want to thank everybody who has supported the channel in the past, and I want to thank everybody who is going to support this channel in the future. Listen, and I tell y'all, y'all just don't even know. So, with that being said, you know what I'm about to say. Say it with me. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service to you all, and I wouldn't rather be nowhere else but right chill now. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. So here we go. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the show. Why? Because I ain't buying it and you shouldn't either. Peace. Bye bye. I love you.